she's not it. You can't be with a woman that's particularly high maintenance across the board. And I know there's nothing wrong with being a little, wanting the finer things and just want high quality stuff and just food and clothes and all that. There's nothing wrong with that. But if you want that to the point where you just can't, like, she can't function without it, that's tough. Like there's one girl, and the reason why I say it's high maintenance because it turns into controlling and manipulative. And manipulative in terms of psychology is anytime there's already an answer and they try to coerce somebody. They try to change somebody or change the situation to get what they want. That's manipulating. So they're basically trying to change what's already been set. I remember this one girl, she straight up admitted to me that, yeah, if I don't get my way, my whole day is ruined. I'm like, oh. So in my mind, I was like, oh, so something's wrong. Like, you're so up until that point, high maintenance, you got to have your way all the time where if something messes up, your whole day is ruined. And that's unstable, guys. And luckily I wasn't in that situation a lot. But I remember this one time, this one chick, she was high maintenance to the point where, like, she always had her hair, always had her clothes nice, and it was really esteemed, like, and she really just focused on being pretty. She didn't work out too much. She didn't do all this other stuff, but she was cool. She said, I remember I told her when my birthday was one time, and like she forgot, and then me and her had to go back and forth because she was trying to convince me that I didn't tell her when my birthday was, and I had to send her screenshots and everything. And then she would do something like this 2 more times, like where I would say something, and then she's like, oh no, you didn't. Yeah, like you were doing some other stuff. I was like, no. And then the one time she tried to bring it up, she was like, it's not very Christian to not forgive people. Like, we're still supposed to be there for each other. I was like, all right, no. I already made my mind up. Like, I was like, I gave you a shot, bruh. No, we're not doing that. Yeah, there's just, oh gosh. Yeah, anytime. Oh, and I also learned this, guys. Women are trained to use their emotions to manipulate most of the time, whether that's like tears or anger. I remember a couple times, 2 different exes, I really wasn't trying to talk to them in the moment, but then they went from arguing with me to tears. And then the one time I consoled the chick, and then the next time I didn't, and then that girl where I didn't console her because she was wrong in that situation, we broke up literally the next day. I was like, look, I still need time off because you almost got me, messed up in that situation. So let's just cool it for a second. The next day, mid-afternoon, she broke up with me because whatever. So yeah, like, when you need stuff and it's inconvenient to the point where she has to blow up or she has to, put on the waterworks, and she just needs her way all the time, you can't work with that, man, because like I said before, what if you get sick? What if something happens? What if you lose your job and she can't have that? Women like that, those are the ones that start cheating. Those are the ones that stress you out. Those are the ones that have these brothers working 2 to 3 jobs just to keep up a certain image of a lifestyle, because she's not content within herself to not need certain things. And then also, even without the money, it's like, if someone always has to be right, that's a one-way relationship, and a relationship is supposed to be 2-way. You know, if you're not receiving or getting any accommodation, man, you're gonna strain yourself out. And fellas could be like this too, ladies. Fellas, don't be like this. Don't be all domineering, because there's a lot of dudes that want to be red pill. They're like this. I'm like, no, you're a manipulator just as much as some of these women are. So, yeah, don't be so domineering, y'all. Just don't be like that. Ain't nobody's going to want to be with you at all.